Get a £5 free bet every week with Offer Club from William Hill. Simply stake a total of £20 or more across the week on pre-match football accumulators with 4 or more selections, and you'll get a £5 free bet on the Friday. Join William Hill Offer Club on mobile or online now.
Go on.
This is Mr. KUGAN CASSIUS from IFL TV interviewing Ggg from Sheffield, England.
Barry, why did you have to look at the t-shirt? You surely know we're IFL.
You're talking to me, bro. I can't even hardly spell.
Okay.
I can't even read properly, me.
Oh.
All I'm good at is fighting. That's it.
That's all you need to be good at.
Yeah. And counting.
You've been added to this bill as a late addition.
Yeah.
It's not actually been announced yet, but by the time this video goes out, people will know.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So you're getting the exclusive then?
Basically, yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. Eddie said that it was Kell that insisted that you were on this bill.
Yeah.
So, a good bill for you to be on.
Yeah, you know, Kell, me and Kell are very good friends, and he says to me, "Oh, I'll make sure the next time I fight, you're going to be on it 150%." And he's been pushing, and eventually he's got me on this bill, on probably one of the biggest bills of the year.
Don't come much bigger than Brook Golovkin at the O2.
I know, you know, if not one of the biggest, it is the biggest. You know, there's that Tyson Fury and Klitschko bill as well, isn't there, this year, which is another massive bill.
Obviously, the last time I interviewed you, the interview didn't actually go out because the Klitschko Fury bill got postponed. So that was a couple of weeks before that, and you were talking obviously a great deal about that being on the bill. So that couldn't go out, and I come out all the way to Sheffield.
Yeah, to interview you,
and you didn't get to go out.
So you're going to save it for the next one when it does happen in October the 29th.
Could do. It's still there, knocking about there somewhere.
I think you should use
that
one.
I could just come back to Sheffield.
Save yourself some money, because I know you being on holiday, wherever you come from, Mauritius, you're going on back-to-back holidays. You're living life. You're making some serious coin.
Life is for living.
Yeah, it is. You're living the life. You got a nice missus, going on back-to-back holidays, here, there, everywhere, going to all the big fights, rolling around in the pimp mobile. You're not messing about, you are you?
Never mess about.
Rolling with the A-team. Okay, now.
They're rolling with me. You've been around, obviously, Kell in camp, and you've been obviously very vocal about what you think is going to happen in this fight. Tell us what's going to happen in this fight.
Honestly, the style to beat someone like Kell, I don't think it's a style like Golovkin's. I think Golovkin's one pace kind of fighter. You know, he comes out in the first 4 rounds, tries to put on you and take everything out of you with his power, and then he just keeps it at level. And most people are scared of his power, and like when you're scared of someone's power, it's like a natural defense. You know what I mean? And honestly, when he gets in that ring, because Kell is very hard to hit. He probably, and defensively, he's probably one of the best we've got in England, probably the best. You know what I mean? Him and Tyson Fury probably two defensively the best fighters we've got. They're very hard to hit clean. I just can't. And when Kell hits him with that stiff jab, I just think in the back of Golovkin's head, he's going to be thinking, for a small, what they think is a small guy, that was a very hard shot.
Big favourite in the fight, Golovkin. Obviously, you're one of the few that are in and around the camp and get to sort of see Kell for the last few years firsthand and know, I'd say more so what he's capable of. But you've been there and you've seen it, not just the fighting side of it, but the training side of it as well.
You need to know boxing, know the ins and outs of everything. You need to know Kell personally, how big he is, what his mentality is like. It's a bit like the Klitschko and the Fury. People never give Tyson Fury a chance to do. And look what he went. He went and beat a guy who was on the field for nearly 20 years, whatever it was. And like, people were thinking, and they were saying, what did he say about Tyson Fury? Going to get knocked down in 8 rounds. That's what the people were saying. When he lands that right hand, he's going to knock out Fury. And I just thought, people don't realise how good Tyson Fury is. Are you going to land the right hand on him? You know what I mean? He can do, and mentally, he's different to most heavyweights because he's actually willing to, the way he mentally is, for a big guy, he's like like a small man syndrome. That's what his mentally is like. He's willing to do anything when he gets in that ring. And honestly, when Kell gets in there and boxes his head off and smashes him up, and I personally believe Kell will probably even hit him a few times with the angles, with the speed, with the power. And people are going to put him, what they're going to say then, oh yeah, he was overhyped, he wasn't as good as he was. Like they've done with the Fury, haven't they? What they've done with Fury, and they said, oh yeah, he wasn't that good anyway. He was old. They don't want to give him credit, so they're saying he's old. And they'll say the same thing about Kell. After Kell dismantles this guy, they'll be saying, oh yeah, he was overhyped, and he wasn't that good.
So you're saying that if Fury can beat Klitschko, then there's no reason why Brook can't beat Golovkin?
Yeah, of course. People don't realise how good Kell Brook is. Some of the fights what Kell's boxed in, honestly, he's probably trained maybe 3-4 weeks, some of the fights, because I know what Kell's like. And for this fight, he's been on it. Kell's one of the fighters, he needs something to scare him. Because if he can look at a fight and think, oh yeah, he's alright, but I know I can just train this amount of weeks and I know I can beat him. If I train maybe a bit more, I probably could knock him out early. That's what he's like. He's good at analysing fighters and knowing what they're good at and what they're not good at. And for this fight, he knows he has to be more than 150%. Yeah, I've never seen him in better shape, physically and mentally. He's unbelievable.
Do you think he'll stop him?
I wouldn't be surprised if he stops him. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. I personally think Kell's going to hit him a few times and he's going to surprise the world and he's going to be the pound for pound king.
Not long to find out. Fight week is next week.
Yeah.
And come Saturday next week, it's sink or swim.
He's not going to sink, believe me. I'm telling you, let me just show you something. Let me show you this. Let me just show. This is how much I believe in him.
This is a betting.
Yeah. Look. I put 500 quid on him to beat Golovkin.
Hang on, right, that's it, got it.
That's how much I believe Kell.
What have you got that at?
500. I got
what?
it 92.
92.
Yeah. That's how much. I'm going to put some more on him as well.
Yeah?
That's how much, honestly. And everyone has been asking him, like, listen, there was a few people when they asked me about the Tyson Fury fight against Klitschko, I said, oh, put some money on him. And people didn't want to put no money on. And then look, they let it slip, didn't they? And this is another one.
What? Betting man, Galahad.
I'm not a betting man, but this is not betting. I know he's gonna win. It's not a bet. It's not a bet for me. I'm just no. I've been around him long enough.
Around 10 days to find out. 10, 11 days. As regards to an opponent for you for next Saturday?
The rumour is, they've given me this Italian kid, I don't know what his name is, but the rumour is he was actually supposed to fight, I think, Gavin McDonald. But because he's a bit too tricky, a bit too unpredictable, he didn't want to fight him. He wanted an easy opponent. So I've got to go in there and do a number on him.
Alright, you'll be confirmed your opponent when? This week at some point?
Yeah, I know who it is, but I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you.
Alright.
I can't even read it. Unless you want to read it.
That's fair enough. No, that's
all
fair
I know,
enough.
I've got to go in there and smash someone up.
Sometimes that's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know.
Barry, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV, and I'm sure we'll catch up with you fight week next week.
Yeah.
So
be there Tuesday, so see you about.
We'll be there Tuesday, me and James. So
make sure and dye your hair, you're getting grey, sure.
I've had greys all my life.
No, you need to dye him, making him older than you are.
I'm old, man.
You're not an old man.
I'm old, man.
I'm a senior.
Right, thank you very much.
No problem.